Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Chit. So I think it's around like 6. I just had I made me a salad because I have something there in the crock pot. I kind of made it too late, but it's chicken. I had some chicken left. I was going to toss it, but I ended up chopping it up, washing it, chopping it up, put it in the crock pot, and I put a portion to cook for the doggies in a different pan. But while I was doing that, I like to listen to something. It's either music or I'll listen to a reading. And some lady came on. She was fine. Okay, she was fine. There's nothing wrong with her. Okay. But she kept talking about somebody is plagiarizing your work. Somebody is doing this. And I was like, oh, I'm not so popular that I don't think anybody needs to do that. But I wanted to explain a little bit of something. My channels, both of my channels, I don't monetize on them. Sure, I have down below that you can donate to the channel and all that, but you don't need to, right? I'm a firm believer in karma. I feel like if you do bad things, it's going to come back and it's going to bite you. My goal here now, because before it was just make videos, right? But my goal here, I just want to help people, right? I want people to feel better. I want somebody who suffers from childhood traumas or traumas from bad relationships or friendships or toxic families. I just want you guys to get better. Okay? I feel like I was blessed to travel like this and to work on myself because I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to be out here taking from anybody. God has already provided me with what I need to survive. Like, I live a comfortable life. And on the side, I want to try to help anyone I can to heal. You don't need to give anything. I do appreciate when people, they like the videos or they make a little comment. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, okay, I'm helping someone. That's a good payment for me, for somebody to respond to the video some way, in a nice way, right? We're not here to fight. We're not here to fight with each other. We're here to make each other better, to feel better, to feel healthy, to be happy. No matter what anybody's done to us, because you don't have to live in that pain. It's better to be happy. And the way to be happy is to help yourself and heal yourself, right? And I just want to do the best I can to have people see that. Because I'm a firm believer in this karma, if somebody does steal my content or plagiarize or whatever, what's the word she used? It's okay with me. Because if they're taking from me and other people are watching their content and they're getting better off it, that's fine. Because my goal is to make people better. If someone has to steal from me to make money and reach out to others and then they start healing, good. The problem with that is the karma part, right? If you're stealing from someone, you're going to be stolen from. That's your future karma. I'm a firm believer in that. If you monetize off of somebody else's material, right? Somebody's going to do that to you. It's going to come, what goes around comes around. Like that Cypress Hill song. What goes around comes around here. Same thing. If somebody has to use my content to because they feel like they can make money off of it, and then people are benefiting from it because they're healing. The people who are benefiting from the content, I don't think there's any karma for them because they wouldn't know, right? They wouldn't know if the content is being stolen from. So they're safe. But the person who originally stole the content and then is monetizing off it, that's the person who will receive the karma. Maybe it's not going to happen right now, and maybe they're going to see the riches, but trust me, it's going to come. I'm doing fine with what I have, you know. I like to live like this. I like to try and help who I can. When I know it's working, that somebody's, you know, they like the video or they comment thank you or whatever, I love that. That's fine with me. And yeah, you can donate to the channel if you want. It's just difficult because my PayPal is for both channels, and the spelling of the word kaleidoscope can be mixed up sometimes. But you don't need to. My payment enough is knowing that it's helping, because that's what I want people to do. I want them to get better. You know, I'm not here to make off you. I genuinely want you to get better, because there's too many people out here talking down on others and being mean to each other. We don't need that in this world. We need to help each other. You know, this is what we need to do. So when I heard that, you know, I was like, oh, well, you know, if they steal from the channel then and people are getting healed from it, there you go. I'm happy with that. You know, I mean, something's working somewhere. You know, like I said before, I just want people to get better. I wanted to mention something else, but I forgot already. I forgot. But that plagiarizing stuff, you know, you can do that all day, and you can steal content from people all day if you want. That's fine. But it's going to come back around to you. You know, Source doesn't let anything slide. You might think it's working and I'm getting this. Okay, you can do that if you want, but, you know, I don't have any reason to steal from anybody. I've been provided for. I'm okay. I love my life. I love living with my 2 doggies and traveling around. Sure, I don't have a companion, but it's okay. They keep me busy enough. And, you know, my main focus, you know, when I do things, you know, I pray that me and my doggy stay safe. That is the first and foremost thing that I'm always praying for. I'm not praying for more money or riches or I'm not praying for any of that stuff, because I don't really, for what? I don't want that stuff. You know, I don't need that stuff. I'm comfortable and I'm happy. You know, things just happen for me. Okay, whether I ask for it or not. You know, I'm not trying to manifest anything except for good health and safety for me and my dogs. That's basically like what I do. You know, I have, you know, said, calling in my soulmate, because, you know, it would be nice to have somebody by my side, you know, but it's okay if it's not there. I'm not going to be sad over it. I feel like, you know, somebody will come into my life when they're supposed to come in. And if it's not now, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? If I meet somebody and they feel I'm important, they will reach out. They will show me their friendship. You know what I mean? But if it's not there, it's just not there. And I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not going to be sad about it. Because I have my 2 doggies. They're so loyal and so loving. Well, I don't know about the loyal. I think Brian would run away to somebody to get itches and scratches from them. And probably wouldn't come back if I called him. I'd have to go and get him. Because that has happened before, where he wandered off one time and I didn't even know. And somebody called me from another campsite over and they said, "Is this your dog?" And I was like, oh my God. You know, I did whistle. They let him go, and he ran all the way back from the sound of the whistle. Chica, I don't know if she knows that. You know, Brian does. But they stay on the leash now at all times. So, but I'm not out here trying to manifest, you know, riches or, you know, to become famous. I'm trying to manifest, if anything, healing for others. You know, I genuinely want people to heal. I want them to find their own personal truths. Because some people don't even know like why they act a certain way or how they, and sometimes if you dig deep, you're gonna find it's some sort of childhood trauma or something that you went through. I remembered what I was gonna talk about. Another thing is, I have mentioned before, but I have not said what it was. I don't think. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But I know I have special gifts. Okay. Everyone has special gifts. Everyone. I'm not special. I'm special to my own special gifts, just like the next person is special to their own special gifts. Like, for example, somebody out there could be like a really good mechanic. Maybe they don't read well or they don't study well or whatever, but man, they can fix anything. You know what I'm saying? That's a gift. You know, maybe someone knows how to design beautiful clothing or some, you know, everybody's got their own special gift. My special gift, what I've realized, I don't even know how you call it. I think it's the gift of studying. Like, I like to study. I like to learn. I didn't learn the tarot in one day. No, I studied it. And, you know, like, I'm talking about the real tarot. I'm not talking about writing things on cue cards and hoping that something is going to pop up. I'm talking about the real tarot, okay? And the real oracles. You know, there's some oracles that are good and explanatory. You know, I'm not talking about cue cards and somebody writing something, the feds are coming after you or they're going to jail. No, because you can get those messages in the tarot. But because some people, they don't really want to go as far as to study and learn and memorize the tarot, they make the little cue cards. You know, it's it's okay for people. It's okay that, you know what I mean? For me, I prefer the real way, you know, the real way of learning the tarot, you know. And I will always keep the book there. If I'm not sure about something, I will look it up if I need to. Most of the time I don't. But if the cards is something new and it's a different word or something and I don't remember, I will look, you know. But the reason why I know that is because I studied it. I studied it for several years now. I'm still studying. I'm still reading and learning about stuff, you know. I've made some oracles. I have some stars and stuff. But it wasn't me just writing down any old word, though. I actually looked words up in the dictionary. I chose special words, but I also chose like so many positive and so many negative. Because a lot of the cards you see, it's a lot of negative stuff on the cards. Where's all the good stuff? Why is all the negative stuff always coming out, you know? So I tried to make it even. I tried to put thought into it and stuff like that. I have them, but I don't really use them. Sometimes I will get, you know, if I feel that somebody might benefit from that, or if they want to do the tarot or something, I will give them a little bag for them to have for themselves that they can choose the stars they want. Because I mixed them up like that. But I don't really, you know, I also made another oracle with phrases on there too. Not phrases I made up, but phrases I've heard or I've seen or I've read it somewhere. Common phrases, you know. But I use those once in a while. Not often. I really like the tarot and the cartomancy. So, and I do those the way, and I read them the way they're supposed to be read. You know, I really love seeing other tarot card readers and they're just reading from cards, you know, that tarot cards, the real tarot cards, not from the made up, you know. One time I was watching somebody for quite a long time and not really paying attention, and then I kind of looked to see what's going on, and oh, they're reading off those cue cards. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch this no more, you know, because I just have my own thing. That's my own thing. The tarot cards were made for a reason, and they're made the way they're made because that's the way you're supposed to receive the messages. When you make your own cue, it's, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's, everybody has their own way. But I like the original way. I like the way that they're supposed to be used, you know? So for me, my special gift is being able to study because, you know, like, I don't know too many people who just like to sit down and study. You know, when I was in high school, I didn't like to because I had to study what they wanted me to learn, you know, but when I want to learn something, I'm all about it. I want to learn all kind of stuff. I want to see what it's about. I want to know the history. I want to know the background. I enjoy that, you know. I feel like that's my gift. Not divination, not because I can read the tarot, no. My gift is that I enjoy studying. I can retain the information. I can understand and comprehend it. This is my gift. Before, my gift wasn't being shown because I was on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Drugs alter your mindset. They alter your thoughts. As long as you're, you know, doing something, drinking or drugging or whatever, as long as you're doing that, your mind is being altered and you're unable to focus. That's another gift I have that I realize. I have the gift of focus. I can focus on what I'm reading. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a gift. If that's not a gift, then I don't know what gift I have then. But I know that I can focus really well on what I'm reading. I can retain the information and understand the information and use it to my advantage. And I do when it comes to like the tarot, because I can also explain my past stuff, traumas that have happened to me from what I've studied and from my own personal life, and I'm able to convey it out. Just like going to school. I went to school, I have 20 years of higher education, you know, junior college and then university. All that stuff didn't go to waste. I'm using it for my daily stuff and to speak and to, you know, and if there's something I don't know, I will look it up. I will say, you know what, I don't know. We can look it up together, or I will look it up by myself, you know, when it comes to that. So that's how I use it. That's my special gift. I look like I got a little tan out there, huh? Gotta put some sunblock on. Yeah, I feel like I got a little tan walking around out there. Because this morning it was cold, and then now it's cooling down again, but during the day, it was real sunny, real windy, but real sunny. It wasn't cold, so I was walking around out there like this with the doggies. Anyways, I got thrown off again. But, you know, that's the thing. Whatever I have used, you know, in the past, I apply it to my life now and to explaining things and, you know, like that. So that's what I wanted to say, that extra thing. But all I want out here, honestly, is for people to heal. Whether anybody steals my content, I don't care. As long as it's helping someone else. Now, because you stole, you're going to have to deal with the repercussions of the karma that you'll receive from that, whether it's money, stealing, lying, cheating, stealing, all that stuff is bad karma. If you're stealing someone's content, you're lying and saying it's your own, there's lying, okay? And cheating, because you're cheating the viewer, right? Stealing the content, right? Lying, cheating, stealing. It's all bad karma coming to you. So I pray that you're not, you know, going to get too much bad karma. But if you keep doing that, it just gets worse. We're almost going to hit 20 minutes. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope, you know, y'all understand what I was trying to say. I really tried to explain it best I could. But I'm Mona. This was Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you next time.